NSG is important because we want to continue having welfare states, and we have to do our best to support our small and medium-sized companies. The SMEs in the Nordic region is actually more than 90% of all our businesses. And they are in need of help in order to become more efficient in the way they administer the business, in the way they share information with their customers, business partners, and other service providers. And today, we have supported them by providing digital systems and services. We have a wonderful market providing services, but these services do not fit very well together always. So my claim is that we actually created a new mankind. We have created what I call homo typus, the man who's typing data in one system after the other, because the systems and services are not able to share data efficiently. So we have to make it possible for the businesses to type data once, or maybe not at all, but be able to allow data to flow automatically between the systems and services they use. If they can do so, they can have new services based on data, which will give them better insights and better opportunities to act when it's time to act in real time. And so it's good for economies in the Nordic region, and we need to do something to make them sustainable in the future. So the core of all business activity is trade. It is sales and purchase. And when you do this, you place an order, you send an invoice, you take the receipt, you do the bookkeeping. And this is the basis for also the reporting to the government. And these processes are today, they're not linked properly. So they are partly digital, partly things are going on phone, partly there's a PDF in an email that's not very digital actually, because you cannot share the data in a PDF. So the purpose is to make these data, which is at the core of the business administration, to standardize them, structure them in an efficient way so that we can share them across the business processes. So this is information which you find in all kinds of invoices. It's a description of what are we actually trading, the product, and how is it packed perhaps? Is it in 6 bottles or is it in one package? And what does it contain? And today we also have more and more information being requested concerning the sustainability of a product. That's about green data, we call it. And that's also a part of the data which we have to allow being shared efficiently in a bit longer perspective. But the focus for now is on what we call the blue data, the data which are financial data, financial business data, which are part of also the funding for the foundation for making annual reports, tax reports, VAT reporting, that sort of things. So today we are collaborating the business authorities, tax registries, statistics in the Nordic region, and even more even more ministerial agencies. But this is not something we can do on our own in the governments. It's something which has to be implemented by the service providers, by the private stakeholders, banks, ERP system vendors, and others. Auditors, accountants have to change. And then, of course, all the SMEs. They're actually going to embark upon new digital opportunities. They're going to use the services which are coming more and more available. So they're going to change their ways of doing their business and doing their administration. And they're going to use the new tools for becoming better informed, so to speak. So that is the biggest challenge, to get all the stakeholders involved in the proper way and make them make the changes needed. I would like to say, please come and join us, help us, because as public government agencies, we do not know what is the best for you in details, not at all. We need you to help us define what is needed from our hand so that we can actually create the foundation for value being created in the private sector. So help us, join us, and let's do this together actually. Yeah, actually, it is the Nordic Prime Minister's ambition to make the Nordic region the most integrated in the world. And this program is working to realize that vision too. Because if we can make the whole region interoperable, to make it easy to actually send invoices across the borders in the Nordic region, to automatically bookkeep it in the accounting systems, we can make a huge difference actually. 30% of the businesses doing trade within the European region, they actually do it within the Nordic region. I mean, 30% of our businesses doing business in Europe. So we're actually a huge business partner to each other in the Nordic region. And we can be a front runner for the European region also, because we do have great competences, digital competences in this region. So I think the rest of Europe is looking to us in this respect.